Hello, welcome to Ember and Fury. I'm Ash, and this is your message for the super moon partial lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th through the 18th. This is going to happen after midnight and is going to last roughly till 3 or 4 in the morning, depending on where you are in the world. Okay? So, the effects of this, we are going to be feeling this for the next 6 months. And we're going to want to commit to something that fulfills our higher purpose during this time. Since the planets Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are all uniting with the eclipse point, we'll feel compelled to ignite a personal revolution. We will then realize that we can change. Think of this as an out with the old, in with the new kind of situation. We'll also be weighing what relationships and dreams we'll want to connect with for the future and prepare to feel every emotion in a soulful and abundant way. Be open to the sediments which are revealed and exposed, and don't turn away from the truth. Embrace it with welcoming arms with whatever the universe is bringing to you during this time in a moment of reflection as well. Okay, so let's get started on your message. This is not for any particular zodiac sign at all. I have wanted to keep this daily message going. It's been a struggle doing 13 videos a day and trying to keep that up. So I want to continue doing the zodiac sign messages. So I will continue doing that. I will try my best to do these daily messages when I can, when I feel like they need them. So let's get started. Thank you for joining me here. I may have to redo the schedule in the future, but for now, I'm going to stick to that. The moon card is the one up first. Goodness. So full moon in Pisces energy, uncovering everything, feeling everything, a lot of emotions, sorting things, organizing things in our mind, uncovering things, feeling vulnerable to it all, allowing ourselves to have a thicker shell, being kind of in and out of it a little bit, just experiencing and feeling. So when you wake up in the morning, if you didn't get to experience the full moon, supermoon, lunar eclipse, and the energies that came with it, your reflections and thoughts during those times, really reflect on it when you wake up in the morning and journal stuff down if you can. Ace of Swords, yep, you're being brought a lot of truths. Lots of truths coming to the surface. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It could be in regards to the things that are not growing, that are maybe dead in the water per se. Just kind of like not doing anything with it. It's just kind of sitting there, chilling. I also feel like there's a truth in regards to why something can't grow. The star. This may be more along the lines of the mixture of ingredients that will allow something to grow, manifest, become. And because of this enlightenment that you're receiving about what can be allowed to happen, this is then a wish come true. This is then what you've been asking for in a way, what you've been wishing for. And what is it that you've been wishing for? We're getting clear on this as well. Page of Swords. You're taking that truth and you're going to do something with it now. You're going to manifest something with it. You're going to build something with it. You're going to run with it. You're going to go with it. This could also be someone being able to fully express and communicate during this particular time as well. It might be very unusual for them to do this. And also, this person is going to communicate to you, or you communicating this particular message potentially to yourself. If you're, say, single, this might be someone reaching out to you in regards to a work situation, in regards to what you could gain from all this. This is kind of like, I don't know how to say this. It'd be like an unexpected happening of your whole world changing for the better, where all of a sudden, let's say 6 months from now, you never thought it would happen like this, and it actually is. Like all of a sudden you're in Paris, you're walking the catwalk, you're like strutting your stuff, and you're like making 100 grand a year doing it all of a sudden. Like I don't know how much these people make, but like you're making 100 grand doing it all of a sudden. And then it's like, wow. Like I am so glad I stuck it out. I'm so glad I um hung in there when I didn't think that it was possible or it was able to or whatever. Ace of Cups in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like that there could be some kind of something in your way, putting up their walls, saying and or experiencing or doing or whatever it is. Like there's a resistance of some kind. Like they don't want to, or it's more of like going back to the drawing board and having to reshape the idea a little bit more. And this is also about not getting too lost in too many ideas, too many things. Not like this is where it's like keep it simple. The KISS rule. Keep it simple, sunshine. Because all of a sudden it gets overwhelmed with busyness. And then it becomes too much. There's a new theory happening now. It's almost as if there's needing to be more staggering of something, like there's more space in between, more time apart. Overall energy using the spell casting oracle cards. Thank you. For September 17th through the 18th, Supermoon partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. We got beauty, inspiration, and manifestation. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is like so fun. This feels a little bit like going to school a little bit. Feels like you're learning something. It feels like you're building on something that you had a thought of, but you wouldn't have been able to take it that far without this. It's kind of like, Taylor Swift writing our song, and then all of a sudden she's singing in like 60 million people or something around the world. It's like, how did this? Or Katy Perry just singing in a choir in the church, and all of a sudden she's out the world. So it is a true victory today, over the course of this Pisces lunar eclipse, because this is illuminating your creativity, your uh, how do I say this? It's like getting lost in the world you're creating. Like I could totally go e-girl, but I'm not really wanting to go that wild right now. With like pink hair, purple eyebrows, blue lipstick, and like green blush or something, and it looks good. Like I can't. What is a challenge during this particular time? Ooh, the Ten of Wands, all the things that we are going to be trying to escape from. Reshaping it. So I have these like plants on my window. You know what? I love a jungle. Where is the tiger? Oh, there's 2 wild dogs on my wall that I pinned them because I didn't want them to keep falling down. So it's like, ah, they're giant cougars all of a sudden. Yeah, they would be. But ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of fun. I see the moon and the stars. It makes me feel like you're aiming for something way beyond your capabilities. And it may not have been as successful or will be as successful as you think. But you know what? It's still a win because of what you got to experience and learn. I can think about this with my second channel that I did last year. I went and learned about gold mining. I learned about all of this new experience that I've never done before. And I recorded it all from the first person green perspective. All the reactions are real. Everything is real. And this is what I learned about Tom Cruise too. All of those stunts are real. I literally thought it was green screen for this one scene. Holy moly. Can't believe it. Make me want to watch all those videos again. Overall energy of this message. Thank you. 4 of Swords in reverse. You're going to be tired. You're going to be tired. You're going to be exhausted. It's going to be worth it. Work while you got the energy. Work while you got that drive. Work while you got what you got right now. And then it's not. It'll be like things will be able things are going to change and then fall flat in a way. But it's not going to fall flat. It's more like a maybe the project done, maybe the project finished, maybe something changes over the course of this time. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse in regards to what is changing. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Wands. Huh. This would be like finding out someone's making the same darn song as you, and you're like, wait. How did you get this information? Like, all the lyrics are the same. And it's like, one monkey on one side of the world is doing the exact same thing as another monkey on the other side of the world, and it's like telepathic in a way, just like part of the collective. Taking a look at angel numbers all of a sudden. Nothing too overly in regards to the angel numbers. Nothing really sticking out here. Ooh, okay. I've got 17, 18. I've got 18, 17 here, right beside each other. And a queen and a knight. So it's almost as if someone could be pushing another person away based off of someone feeling insecure in a particular connection and relationship because it is not growing or going the way they want. So I ultimately could see that someone could be disconnecting, doing their own thing, and leaving someone in the dark. And this makes someone even more attached to another individual, makes someone even more overwhelmed to another individual. But I do feel that we need to give this particular individual person space to be able to do this because there's this legacy that's being built with it. Something that is going to last a lot longer. Tell me more about the outcome of this message for the Supermoon partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. The outcome? The Fool card. I love that. That's so good. And then the 9 of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. No anxiety. This is kind of feeling like there's a little bit of reassurance in regards to someone taking some time to see the bigger picture, someone not trying to plant any extra seeds, not trying to take anybody else's influence as well. Also just sitting with their own inspiration. This would be like, I'm not going to watch any more YouTube videos today. because I love to do that all through my day. I'll watch like e-news, I'll watch like whatever podcasts that come up from Lex Friedman or whatever other things that I follow on my subscribership thing. And this new beginning could be doing it a different approach in regards to guarding your influence a little bit more to create a particular experience. This would be like building a character. Wow. This kind of reminds me of that Austin Butler, I was going to say Vegas movie or Velvet or something, but it's Elvis. Elvis is Vegas and Velvet together, which would make sense. But anyways, it's kind of like the Austin Butler movie where he plays Vegas. I keep wanting to say that. Weird. Kind of like that Austin Butler movie where he plays Elvis. There we go. I don't know why I kept getting stuck on that. For whatever reason, I remember watching the podcast or some kind of interview, and he basically like isolated himself and just absorbed everything around this particular individual with Elvis and built that character onto himself and became that and channeled it. And I really feel like there's something like that happening for you here that you're creating and building. This is almost like shaping an identity. Because after Pisces is Aries again. Rebuilding a new identity as we enter into this new phase of the moon. Ooh, a very fun moon too while we're at it. So there's adventure and excitement, inspiration, beauty, and we're going to start seeing things differently. But it requires this level of compassion with ourselves as we're going through and releasing things too. Okay. So, piece of advice for your message. Advice for your message. Six of Cups. Well, whatever comes up for you during this particular moment regarding anything of your past, just accept it and notice it, witness it. Don't react to it, okay? You could be connecting with a Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Sending you so much love. Let me know how this resonates with you, and I'll see you when I see you next. Bye.